To introduce you to Last Chance Dave. He is my CPR dog and I will be using him to demonstrate CPR to you. If your mind goes blank in the event of CPR, which it may well do, what I want you to take away is that we always require more chest compressions than we do breaths. On average, we like to see 1 breath accompany 15 chest compressions. But remember, the heart is the place where you want to be. Have the dog lying on his side, preferably left side up. Pull the dog's tongue out of the way and let it rest through the space in between their teeth at the side of their mouth. Bring their head up towards you, trying not to twist it too much. Hold their muzzle tightly shut, using both hands, and administer a breath into their nostrils. For smaller animals, you may need to put your mouth around their nose and mouth to create a seal. If chest compressions aren't required, then give 1 breath every 2 to 3 seconds and be sure to see the chest rising and falling for each breath given. Try using the minimal amount of effort required to inflate the chest so that you don't wear yourself out too quickly. For some smaller dogs, you may just require the same amount of breath as it would take to blow up a latex glove. Never forget that dogs have a great bite reflex that may return before they show other signs. Keep good control of those jaws. Pinching the skin, blowing down the dog's ear canal, and saying their name loudly can sometimes help stimulate them to breathe. So try all of these things. And don't forget to occasionally take a step back and just make sure that they're not taking small, shallow breaths that you just haven't noticed. Don't forget to frequently check gum colour to ensure they are remaining pink, and also to feel for a pulse. You can use the femoral pulse or put your head on the chest and listen to the heart. If there is no pulse, you will need to start chest compressions. Have the dog lying with their left side facing you. Position yourself either spinal side or behind the front leg, as I have done in this video. Keeping your elbow straight and using the heel of your hand, place your hand up against the shoulder area. You will be over the widest part of the rib cage. For dogs over 15 kilograms, you'll need 1 hand on top of the other. For smaller dogs, just 1 hand. And for those much smaller breeds, use your fingers or your thumb on one side and finger on the other side in a firm massage style of movement. If performed correctly, chest compressions can be exhausting, especially in larger dogs. Make sure you see the chest compressed by about 1/3 of the way down. You have to make sure that it rises again before you perform your next compression. I like to see a rate of around 2 compressions per second. Once you have performed around 15 compressions, administer a breath, or perform 30 compressions and administer 2 breaths. But remember, it's all about technique, so keep those numbers simple.